Yes, Munchkin? You want Munchy Butt? No, don't eat plastic. Leave the fortune cookie alone. Thinky. Hey, I said leave it alone.
She wants it.
I have returned. The power ready check.
You're doing. Stinky.
Alright,
Alright.
here we go.
Sorry.
Not your fault. I
No,
blame your
blame her.
computer.
No, I feel bad because like the last 3 things have been my fault.
It's okay.
I want my potion money back.
I want you guys to clear tonight, and I'm fucking it up. Oh, and I just
We still got an hour and a half.
Eyes up. Here we go. First boom. All we gotta do is dial it in and focus, and I think we got it. Make that DPS sing. Boom 2. North south. North south safe. Tower. And safe. Tanks are in, everybody else is out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Keep that DPS humming. Set for Act 2. Double. Set up north-south. 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 Boom. Orient yourself for Act 3. Know where you are exactly for Act 3. Hit it right. Knockback resist. Alright, I think we can still recover it. Tanks out, everybody else in. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. Heart stake.
I'm in.
I'm out. Act 4, purples are in front, blues are cross. Boom. Spread so you can check your tether. Blues are cross, purples are in front. After this boom, clockwise. Run it south. Popping it. Rotate. Popping it. And rotate. We popping it. Rotate. And we popping it. Woo! Boom. Tis finale, I'll count it off. Spread out so you can see your tethers. Follow them and get set. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here they come.
Starting east.
I'm 3.
I'm 4. You should be at 3.
Tanks out, everybody else in. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. Okay.
Demigod after this. Focus. And not fuck up curtain call for the fucking billionth time. Motherfucking
Alright, spread out. Be
retard.
across from your spike. DPS are out at 12. Go, go, go. Tanks and healers are out at 7.
Oh, I went the wrong way. I fucked us.
I think we're okay for now. Just go out at the right time.
Nope.
No, we're not.
You can't wait.
Shadow.
If you wait, your tower is gonna explode and everyone gets a damage down.
So that's what happened. I noticed the damage down.
Nope.
Okay,
And
shoot it out.
the explosion is pretty hurty, so if you miss your tower and it explodes, it's probably going to be a wipe anyway, because the person that goes to pop their tether next is probably going to kill the group from all the damage, unfortunately.
Focus up. Boom 1. We got this, guys. We are 1 phase away from basically being on Enrage. We're doing good. Boom 2. And now the fun begins. First safe is east-west. East-west. Tower. Safe. Keep that damage rolling. Tanks are in, everybody else is out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Keep that damage rolling as best you can through Act 2. Double. North-south. North-south. Roll it north-south. Boom. Get correct set for Act 3. Made it right. Home cooking. Knockback resist. Tanks in, everybody else out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Heart stake.
I'm in.
I'm out. Boom. Purples are in front, blues are cross. Roll them clockwise. Then we gotta break in a hurry. Roll them southwest. To break.
Oh shit, I fucked up. I thought I was north. Not northwest. TP.
Right, so when the purples are in the intercardinals, does northwest or northeast pop first?
Northeast. Northeast pops first.
Okay.
Yeah, I goofed.
Boom one. There's nothing but free damage from them, y'all. Boom 2. North south. North south. Tower. Safe. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Tanks are in. Tanks are in.
All the cool things. Huh?
Set Act 2. Free damage through the double. It's east-west. East-west. Spread so you can see. Set it. Boom. Reorient yourself for Act 3. Fade it left. Knockback resist. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. Tanks are out and everybody else is in. Hard
I'm in.
stay. Boom. Spread so you can see your thorns. Purples are in front, blues are across. Roll it clockwise. South, south, south. We missed one, but go it. Freya out and roll it. Out and roll it. Out and roll it. And then out. And that was a little bit too early, I think, Vina.
So who put off the first explosion?
Okay. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah,
They don't all explode at the same time, and that
exactly.
threw me the first time I saw it, because I was like, why hasn't my tire exploded? Did I do something wrong?
Yep.
Didn't make it too easy.
Boom 1. 2. East, west. East, west. Tower. Safe. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Set for Act 2. Double. North-south. It is north-south. Make sure you're spread out enough you can see so we can react quick. And do it. Boom. Get oriented for Act 3. Beta Ray. Knockback resist. Tanks out, everybody in. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. Heart strike. Set. Boom. Purple's in front, blues are across. Purple's in front, blues are across. Clockwise. Grab them. Wait till the towers are off. Go south. Vena's on break. Rotate it. Scar is on break. Rotate it. Boogie is on break. Rotate it. Avyuir is on break. Hang it. Boom. Finale. I'll call it out, but you gotta count it. Roll to your position. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There they
Starting
are.
south.
Tanks are out and everybody else is in. Tanks are out and everybody else is in. All right, it's curtain call time. Focus very tight.
Demigod first.
Demi up at the north. Demi in the north. Spread out so you can see your tethers. You need to run across. Make it happen. Remember, DPS 12 out. Tanks and healers, you are out at 7. Step. Step again. Check DP. Check it, check it, check it. Watch that debuff. DPS are 12. Tanks and healers are 7. DPS are 12, and tanks and healers are 7. DPS are 12, and tanks and healers are 7. Hold it. Step. Second verse, guys, same as the first. Let's get Boogie up. Boom. Go across. Watch your debuffs. DPS 12 has to be immediately out. Tanks and healers are out at 7. Watch it. Switch. Watch it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Watch your debuffs. Watch the floor. Switch. There's a boom. I don't have anything for this one.
I don't
So
either.
it's two of the, or it's this one, and then I think Enrage is next. Or there's one more,
Yeah.
and then Enrage is after. Oh no, this is Enrage.
I had the same problem as Boogie. I didn't get healed.
That's probably because if you're right next, I'm assuming you were right next
Oh.
to, were you right next to Boogie?
No,
Okay.
So
My assumption-
but
for
not that I'm
that,
aware of. I didn't really know.
yeah, so for that, healers, you definitely want to save Star, Macrocosmos, Giant Laser Beam Thingy-mabobber, and Physis? I think it's Physis?
840 is
But
not
we,
enough.
yeah,
to,
we already, yeah, we did have 3 sets.
Okay.
Can we take a quick 5-minute break?
So,
Make sure you repair and do all you need to do. You got 5 minutes.
save light speed and neutral sect there for there, Freya, and Vina, try to save a carrot roll.
Yeah, I Cosmos at the beginning of all of that, so it was on cooldown.
I would save your Buble collective, not for the AoE beforehand, but for the pop it as the tethers go out, so that way you have some damage reduction at the start from collective. And then I Macrocosmos halfway through, so that way everyone's healed up for the big hit before the reset. But Star, Neutral Sect, and Lightspeed will definitely be your friends there, and Horoscope and Celestial. Save everything for that, actually. Yeah, to say Astro, definitely you were gonna struggle with MP on that last phase for sure. I'm sorry, not Astro, Sage, because my Sage healer, co-healer, struggles with MP there too. But yeah, try to save all your Addergall stuff for there if possible. Like, if you could go in with 3 Adderskull and Numa and Panheima not on cooldown, you should be good, I think. It just means a little bit more GCD healing beforehand.
Gonna open up a window and let it get cold in here.
Bye.
Mr. Homeless Woman.
So 7%. Woohoo!
3, I think.
3? Oh shit! Wow, we could.
There's only one stop left.
Quick question.
Oh.
I just came back. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Hello.
When should we use battle magic barrier during that when the bombs are going out? Will they help at all?
I'd imagine so.
Are the tethers considered separate entities or part of the boss?
Battle won't do shit, but magic barrier will help
All right.
because he's not casting the tether explosion. We're triggering him.
Let's see. When's the best time to use that? I'll probably do it somewhere between the 4th explosion.
I would actually, if I were you, just if you can see one of the healers and they start to move, throw it.
All right.
Personally, I would suggest using it during the second set of curtain call period. That's usually when the healers have already used most of the cooldowns.
Does Summoner have anything that might help for this?
Nope.
So like I throw Shake It Off at the beginning of the first one, and then I can do it again midway through the second one, I think. So like stuff's going out. It's just because of the way that it's timed and how they're not boss hits, it's really difficult to mitigate that. You just gotta heal through it.
Sorry, what are we
use Shield
talking
Samba
about?
at the start because Shield Samba, if you throw it at the start, then it's not really going to do anything because all the healers and shit are healing that
Yeah,
much
I was gonna
anyways.
say,
But about halfway
Shield
through,
Samba,
then it helps.
Shield Samba gets saved for the big hit at the end because people are usually a lot lower.
Has everybody repaired? Last call. Make sure you've repaired. Make sure that you've got food, potions. We are potioning the entire rest of the way.
Holy.
Roger, Dodger.
I want a cookie because I potion the entire time, and I'm the cheap ass.
Same. I potioned from the very beginning.
We're so cool, Avyuir.
Laser eyes, because we got to get through phase 1.
Don't talk to me like you know what?
I said you were cool. Fuck off then, Veer. You uncool bastard.
I'm ready.
So, Freya and Vina, probably be good if when you're breaking, just say break so the other healer knows that you are not going to be in range of people.
What was that?
Dance partner's a thing. Tee-hee.
That's a boom. It's going to be healers, tanks, tethers. Healers, tanks, tethers. DPS spread around the backside. Tanks and healers are going to stack on the ass. Wait for your call. Boogie in, Boogie out, Avi in, and Avi out. Tanks and healers, tethers.
Didn't pass right.
I'll hollow it. Go, go, go.
And how is that?
Boom.
Or Anvil in general, I could say.
Tank buster.
I'm in.
We're all good. All right, Panax 1. Laser focus for Panax. Roll it south. We are knockback. Knockback stack. Don't be on the panels. Knockback resist. Stand with your healer. We have to run west to D. Do not step on the lightning. Run west to D, and then it's a punt. Run west to D. It is a punt, and then a spread. Hang tight. I do not have... You're gonna have to vote in, yo.
Just mold it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wall it out.
Sorry, I just got res and I was on the wrong side of the map. Well, I was in my stack.
And say, I know how I died, but I
Were
don't know how
you
you
so?
died.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were in
Vic.
both.
Yeah.
No, I was in my stack.
No, you were in both stacks, Scott. I saw
No,
you.
Veer, I was not. I was in my stack.
Okay. You were in your stack during fire, not on the panel, and you died.
Yes.
Awesome.
I know how I died, but I don't need to
Zero
call
in.
people out.
0, and we gotta get through this. Boom. It's gonna be tanks, healers, tethers. Tanks and healers are taking tethers. DPS surround the outside. Make sure you're in a semicircle. Tanks and healers stacked dead on the butt. Wait for the call. Boogie in. Boogie out. Asa in. Asa out. Tanks, healers, tethers. Tanks and healers, tethers. We're good? Boom.
I'm in.
Cool. We're east to B. This is a knockback. Knockback double stack. And knockback resist. Stand with your healer. Run to the center. We need to go to the wall at the west. Go to D. Go to D. And it's sword. D, sword. And then it's a spread. D, sword, then a spread. Stay up,
Gotta
okay,
move here.
We on
we got-
poison though, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to get out and I ended up in the poison.
I'm vote.
I got horrendous up.
Fire safe.
Fire is safe.
Or-
I'm gonna move just a little bit more. Alright, we should be able to get set. Grab your orb. Pop one. Pop two. Fire, fire, fire.
Freya's down. I'll get Freya.
Hold tight at C. Be at C. Be at C. Awesome.
I'm moving,
Easy.
I'm moving.
Thank you. Stack up, or back up. It's DPS tethers. DPS tethers. Scarholm gang it.
I already had.
It is DPS tethers. DPS tethers. DPS take these towers. Healers, tanks spread out around the back end of the boss in an arc. DPS stack on the ass. Scar in, Scar out. Freya in, Freya out. DPS tethers. DPS tethers. Boom.
And
There it is. I'm out. west to D. And we are on the wall. Spread. Spread on the wall. Spread on the wall. Make it go. To the center, we're taking a knockback. We're taking it south to C. Don't be punted into water. Knock back to C, and then knock back again. Cloak. Cloak, knock back. And then find your healer. And don't be on the fire, but be with your healer. Boom. It's mine.
Where's the other ones? Yeah.
Couple too many deaths.
Yes, me. Yeah.
Focus tight.
Who hurt you, Buggy? Who hurt
911. Are you really just reporting a murder to yourself?
Boom 1. Make sure that we're potting this if I didn't check to save, but I just wanted to make sure everybody knew we were potting. It is going to be DPS tethers. DPS tethers. DPS form an arc around the back. Tanks and healers are stacked. Wait for the call. Boogie in. Boogie out. Avi in. Avi out. DPS tethers. DPS tethers. Roll them.
Interesting. Oh.
Fangbuster.
I'm in.
I'm out. Roll the boss west to D. It's Pinax time, so eyes like lasers. On the wall. On the wall, double stack. Don't hook an L, go directly there as soon as you go. Go. Run to the center, we are taking a punt. Punt west to D. Punt west to D, and then it's a sword. Punt west to D, and then it's a sword. Sword, sword, sword. And then we need to spread. Spread out. Tank Buster. I'm invoked in.
Out.
Poison save.
Poison safe.
Poison's at 3.
Roll it. Hold up. Poison safe. Go, go, go. Make sure you are at C. And you're backed up a little bit. Remember, we got to make sure the tethers are on the right people before we do anything. DPS, take tethers. DPS, tethers. See, plenty of time. Reset. That'll be DPS, tethers. DPS, tethers. DPS in those towers. Tanks and healers spread out around the back. Tanks and healers spread out around the back. DPS stack on the ass. Scar in. Scar out. Dina in. Dina out. DPS tethers. DPS tethers. Roll them. Boom. Tank Buster.
In.
I'm out. Incoming Pinax. Eyes like lasers and watch the panels. Roll east to B. It's a knockback. Knockback double stack. Watch the... Knockback resist, stand with your healer. Knockback resist, stand with your healer. Roll to the center. We have to run to the D. Run to the D. And it's a cloak. Run to the D and then punt. Run to the D, punt. Punt, punt. And spread out. Do not spread onto the poison puddle. Boom. That's mine. Heal, heal, heal big. Heal big. Heal big again. I got a Divine Veil. I got this.
It's an adult.
Throw everything. All mitigation, no more heals.
Alright.
Yeah, I stepped into the fire puddle as poison went off, so that's why I died.
That's why we always go for big overhead, because we had enough overhead to clear out the last of it, so that's good. Long as we made it through. Everybody shake the cobwebs
Hey.
loose.
Look at me, I'm in the back.
Let's make sure we hit this boy before we roll out. Alright. Popping a ready check.
It's like one of those things where it's an urban legend, but you don't want to test it.
In other games, it was the case.
It's tradition. Sometimes you just do things for tradition. Make sure you got food running.
EverQuest, that would happen.
I mean, if they died before the cutscene, then yes, they would be back to phase 1.
Here we go. Boom 1. Big damage.
Green. Focus. Focus for this stupid fight. Ugh. Playing a job I don't normally play, and it's requiring more brain power to do this fight. Ugh.
Now
My
the
brain's
fun
starting
begins.
to melt a little bit, actually.
It's also midnight.
North south.
Like, I feel really bad. I definitely scuffed a couple good pulls that potentially would have been clears for these guys, and I want them to get that clear tonight.
Tower. Safe. Tanks are in, everybody else is out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Tanks are in. Keep up the damage. Set up for Act 2.
I'm laughing at their weapons drop, though. I shouldn't say that, but...
Double. It's east-west. East-west. East-west, and go. Boom.
Joe with that tank privilege saving his life.
Settle up for Act 3. Make sure you're oriented correctly. Fade it left. Knockback resist. Tanks in, everybody else out. Tanks in, everybody else out. Tanks in, everybody else out. Shit. Okay. Okay. I'm out. Oh, shit. Alright, get ready for Act 4. Remember, purples are in front, blues are across. Boom. Spread out so you can see your thorn. After this, we are going to roll 1 click clockwise. Southwest to DC. Avy's popping. Oh, wait, no, it's Boogie popping. And we rotate left. And it's Scar popping. And then we rotate left and it's me popping. And then we rotate left and it's Vina popping. Boom. Keep up the damage. Finale, I will count them out, but you'll also have to count. Spread so you can see your thorn. You don't want to get confused. Make it happen. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
South.
Keep up the damage. This is a good time for it. Tanks out. Everybody else is in. Tanks are out, and everybody else is in. Tanks are rolling up north. How did I end up main tank again? Oh, Scar's dead.
Yeah, no, I got obliterated.
Boom.
If you have Hallowed, you might just want to Hallow the dummy.
I don't have it, remember? Demi?
Oh my god. What was I?
Get him up. Get him up, please.
Adam.
Curtain call. Remember, the 12-second DPS needs to be out immediately. Roll across. Here they are. 12 DPS out, 7 DPS out.
Healer.
Wait for it. Switch. Second
I'm
DPS
breaking.
is out. Okay.
Ooh, shields.
Step.
Okay.
Boom. Across. Across. 12-second DPS is out.
Med
7-second healer and tank is out. Step.
Red kitty. I'm crying, huh?
Watch those debuffs. Make it happen.
I'm out.
Freya's out. Get my coffee, guys.
Die.
What happened?
Someone probably died with the tether. Yep.
Okay.
Be closer in. Like, I know you're on the outer ring, but can you be on the inner ring?
Yeah, like everyone needs to be like in the hitbox.
Because I noticed you're a little further back, so like I'm on the other side and I can't quite reach you.
Oh yeah, this guy's hitbox is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a really big hitbox.
Because I've been hanging out outside too. I don't think it's killing because I'm a tank.
You just said Bloodbath was shit. Why are you on the outside if Bloodbath is shit? There's no reason to be on the outside even during your burst phase, Boogie, please.
We got this. This is close.
I'm only being snarky because I heal this, and I know that on this first clear for healers, it is rough on that last phase.
Alright, Act 1. North-south. tower to safe. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. Tanks are out and everybody else is in. Settle up for Act 2. Double. East-west. It is east-west. East-west. Boom. Act 3, get reoriented. Get oriented. I'll see you know which side you're on.
I know what I'm doing.
Just checking.
Just tumbling.
Okay. Knockback resist. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Tanks are in and everybody else is out. Tanks are north for the heart bullshit.
I'm in.
Remember, purples are in front. Blues are across. Boom. Spread so you can get your tethers. Take it clockwise. And then we run south. Make it south. And then west. And then rotate left. It's veer braking. And then keep rotating left. It's Avi braking. And then it's gonna be May. Oh, shit. Get behind me.
It's fine.
You're good. Boom. Check your tethers for finale. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Starting north.
Eyes up for tank shit. Tanks out, everybody else in. Tanks are out, everybody else is in. delay. Keep the damage rolling while we go through curtain call. You gotta pay attention. Spread so you can see where your tether is. Roll across from it. And watch for your debuff. 12-second DPS needs to run out immediately. DPS are out at 12. Step. Healers and tanks are out at 7. DPS 12. Healers and tanks are out at 7.
Running out.
I'm out.
Step. Step. Vina's about to go out.
Yep.
If you're sitting on a potion, don't sit on it anymore. There's a boom. I've reprisaled it. Cross. Step. Step. Check it.
Going out.
Vina's out. Watch those debuffs.
Make sure you guys are closer in.
Step. Be in. Step. Step. Watch the distance. Freya's out. Freya's out.
They're gonna die because I goofed.
Boom. There's a boom and I've got nothing for it. Besides,
Reprise,
Kill it!
reprise.
Kill it! Kill it! Don't res me, just DPS.
this is it! We got
Fuck this goddamn son of a bitch!
We are on top of the mountain.
Find the second.
Oh my god. I never want to see any of you ever again. Holy
next
shit.
week.
Until next week. Oh, I came a little. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Okay, loot first. Hang on.
So,
The mount healers roll on. You can roll against each other.
everybody, unless you're a healer, you pass on the mount.
Do you want to roll need, Mina?
No, you rolled me too.
Oh no!
Who fucking
We're
left?
rolling need.
Oh, that was obvious.
See, yeah, because my group does
Oh.
features first before loot. Y'all are foreheads. Fine, it's your group anyway.
All right, all right. Freya got the horn.
Weapons
Um,
going to Boogie. Chest
Grab.
pieces going to Verandas.
Ooh, okay.
By
wait,
weapon.
Wait, what?
Weapon to Boogie. Oh wait, Verandas doesn't need a chest piece. Hold up, don't pass Asa.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
asking
thank
about.
God.
Chest piece is going to Asazuke. I forgot you don't need a chest spear.
Need. Thank you.
Okay, if you are not Asazuke, you need to pass on that chest.
And I am passing on the weapon.
Minion is free roll. I don't really care.
24. Oh, yeah.
May I have the Dragoon Spear, please?
I'm looking right now at whoever the alt jobs. Hang on.
He asked so nicely too.
Oh man, Orly has it listed as number 2. Does anybody else have Dragoon listed at number 1? Spirit
Right
Orly.
above there.
All right, Spirit of Orly.
Yay, Orly.
Wait,
Yeah,
don't leave
Orly
yet.
has. Don't leave yet. We need to take a picture. Don't leave. Get the loot out.
Has everybody passed on that spear?
Everybody needs to pass on the weapon. Both weapon coffers. People need to pass.
Yeah, if you're not Boogie or me, you need to pass on everything else.
And then we'll take a picture. Somebody that's not Orleans, please take it.
We'll take it right in front of the exit here. Hang on a second, let me check. Let me sit.
Thanks
for
for
coming,
coming,
Avi.
Avi.
No problem. Sorry, I scuffed a few runs.
It's okay.
I'll put it.
I need to be in the
Hold on,
front
we have
row.
to
I'm
fix
short.
Yeah, do a set to reset if you need to.
Avi, I don't think we would have been able to clear without you, especially considering how much help you were in setting up our strats the first time you subbed.
Get your chicken nugget out of here.
It's in the
Chicken
back,
nugget
don't
away.
worry.
Yeah, well, so is
It's in the
Asazuke.
back. Well, stop being in the back, Asa.
'Cause chicken nugget away.
What? Stop being in the back.
Chicken nugget away.
Stop being in the back.
Chicken nugget away.
Asa.
Chicken nugget away.
Congrats on your
Is
clear, everyone.
Everybody happy?
Now you can go into DSU. Teehee.
I'll just be happy if we can clear all this shit in one day next week. And then shit, if we could clear
Right.
everything in one day, we won't need to meet on Saturday.
I
Nope.
need my fucking weekends back.
Yeah.
Well,
And
at the very least, we have
that
7
last
more weeks.
phase, curtain call, will get a lot easier, especially on the healers, as people get the last bit of their gear.
Right. Oh my god, I was throwing out so much mitt.
That's how that last phase has to go.
It was crazy.
How did you die on the last one, Avi? Did you just hang out too long? Or?
No, I got clipped by the Hades on accident because I didn't move quick enough when I was coming back after popping my tether.
We need to do a Glea for Scar so he can get his last coin so he can upgrade his chest piece.
I need the
Oh, you
chest
got
piece
yeah,
from here.
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah,
I need the
was-
one from here.
Yeah, I would say everyone should be getting the chest piece from Savage, not Tombstone. What?
Except for Verandis.
Yeah, I just got the.
Summoner's the only class,
the
I think, that and
Tombstone one.
Reaper that don't need the Savage chest piece.
Are we good?
Reaper definitely needs the Savage chest piece.
Did,
There's
did
another
some-
class that doesn't need it. I
Did
remember.
somebody get the picture? Who got the picture? Nobody.
Who took the picture?
No one took a picture.
Vina did. Okay, Vina can post it. Alright, I'm leaving. Vina got it.
I don't even know what this mount is. I'll be honest.
Use it. Use
Well,
it and find
I'm going
out.
to.
Yeah,
I'm
let's-
going
everybody, let's
Go
sit here
fly
and
around.
watch. Let's stare at Freya.
All right.
The first inheritor of the chicken.
I'm coming.
Wait, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Alright. Hold on. Let me get it out. Let me pull out.
That's
So little.
You know what? I wouldn't write it just out of spite.
Is that you passing on the mount? We can skip you if you don't want it.
No, I still need to complete. I'm still a completionist. I still need it. It won't be my favorites
I
rotation.
don't know. I think I heard Scar saying he doesn't want the mount.
Don't worry, guys. Give me about 40
Mine
seconds.
is
I
like
hear my own.
so much bigger than Freya's potato.
I was gonna
that's
say
funny.
mine's so small. Little baby mount. I didn't know what it looked like, Vina. I'm sorry.
It's just a flex. You cleared Savage.
Woo.
It would summon
Don't worry, guys. I got my
one.
own Phoenix mount.
Give me just a second.
Oh, I guess Summoner and Black Mage would want the... Okay, that makes sense because it's got spell speed.
Oh, wait a minute. Bruh.
Wait,
Bruh,
Summoners
no.
like spell speed these days? They don't even cast.
Verandis is very against doing what optimization tells him to do.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense.
So,
I mean, he does a good job anyway, unfortunately. As much as I hate that son of a bitch. He does the damage.
yes, I am anti-meta.
Veer is my nemesis, by the way, and I will destroy him.
Oh my
Wouldn't
wolf.
you ask me to... Whatever. Nice, Phoenix.
Vina, go ahead and shoot Orly that screenshot. I did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead and shoot.
Do we have parses for that?
I'm uploading it right now. When Avi died at the end, she's like, "Oh no, I fucked the run." I was like, "Fuck, her tether's gonna go off and kill
No,
us."
I
but it
said,
never
no,
came.
I said, oh, I fucked up. I didn't fuck the run. You guys are
I
fine.
thought I misheard it there because I was like, "Oh shit."
No, I said, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I'm just glad that the it's not as tight as part 1 there.
Okay.
Yeah, and now that Boogie has the raid web, phase 1 should go a lot faster too, ideally. And as more people get raid weapons, it will go up faster.
I'm supposed to this thing. Probably. Direct hit.
Ooh, look at that, 66.
Well, that wasn't great, but it's, not too bad.
I need to get more greedy during that because like there's so much downtime for melee. Out, 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 out. Fuck my DPS. Out, 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 out.
Oh, shit, I thought you were talking to your dog.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking to a
too.
child for a moment there, and I was like, okay.
Children are in bed.
I would hope so.
It is not kind to melee. Sure.
When I get better internet, Mina.
Yeah, I was about to say, not with this group, unfortunately, because there's too many people with bad internet, and ultimate plus bad internet equals no.
You just gotta buy me better internet.
Just get Starlink 5.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna say, is Starlink coming to your area?
No.
Look, Meg, you just need to move to Ukraine, get Starlink, and then all will be well, okay? Hey, Ukraine has Starlink, because
Ukraine does have Starlink, but I would not want to move to Ukraine right now.
Probably not the best place to be, all things considered.
Things considered.
I heard it's nice this time of year.
I get to go to bed.
This weapon looks like it belongs in there.
What weapon?
Yours
Oh,
does
this
a lot, yeah.
It's got a very
Ooh,
near
this
vibe
is
to
nice.
it.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, time to
It's-
claim over it.
It's not what I would have thought would come out of that fight, to be honest.
Fuck is my glamour? There it is. Goodbye.
Well, I do want to say, guys, I'm very proud of how far everybody's come. There was no echo on this. This is... You're as good as anybody. The only difference now is how much faster can you clear the next tier. And hopefully, having done this, you will become better at studying and, reading a toolbox, learning as you go.
May I add a slight addendum to this conversation?
Yeah.
And don't take Hago strats, because God, that strat was horrendous.
There's a reason we call him the Hogos show. Because
Like,
he will
yeah,
do some insane shit.
I would highly recommend. I know you guys use a lot of strats that are a little bit different, but for hard strats like Act 2, I would try to see what Party Finder is doing, because Party Finder, I'm sorry, for hard mechanics like 2, I should say, because Party Finder is going to dumb it down as much as possible.
Yeah, they always find the easiest way.
Yes.
You just gotta understand, Pagormo does not miss GCDs. Ever. Not for any reason.
Fine, but those strats are this. If this group was an actual parsing group, I would say sure, but this group is not that group.
Yeah, I know. It's just he doesn't like. I mean, those are the strats he's got. It's just like, hey, this is how you maximize your uptime. It just doesn't sound like it, because usually when you run into guys who have those kind of strats, they can be kind of assholes. But Hago's
Not
like the nice guy,
necessarily.
and you're just sitting there talking to him, and he's like the nicest person you've ever met, and then you sit there and look at his parses like, holy shit!
But please, for the love of God, if you're ever stuck on a mechanic like Act 2, ask me how we're doing it, because we'll probably have an easier strat for you.
Now, to be fair, as crazy as that strat was, we were carrying it off that night. The strat you gave us was a lot
Yeah,
easier.
weirdly enough, we were doing it. It was just...
It's one of those things where, like, you can do it, the strat can be done, obviously, but there's a lot more room for error.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to say how proud I am of everybody and how far we've come, because I don't know if you know this, Avi, but aside from Boogie and myself, nobody in this raid has cleared a tier without Echo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I helped this group last year when there was Echo during downtime.
I was there.
But he's such a fucking
Yeah,
quitter.
I know.
Hey, I was only in it to help them clear, and then when they were on P4S for like a month and a half, I was like, I'm done. I already cleared this tier. I'm leaving.
That's right. I played
P4S.
Dragoon.
Yeah.
Forgot.
You mean E12S?
Yeah, E12S. What did I say? P4S?
Yeah.
I'm at E12S. I was like, yeah, I want my weekends back. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I was a Dragoon gal. That's right. Because I remember like the entire like first 2 weeks screaming, "I don't know what I'm doing."
I am very happy to have this chess piece.
Who else has subbed in this raid?
Josh. Well, for P4 or just overall?
Just overall.
Josh, Egghead. I forget his name.
Hago?
Yeah, well, Hago too. The person
Leo?
from Zestral, I think, Egghead from Gyarados group.
Yes. I think that was Zestral.
I forget his name. I just call him Egghead.
I've got Skade, Leo, Avi.
I don't think Girardelli subbed at all.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Alright, y'all. I'm going to bed.
Nice,
Meg.
Ray.
Good
Good
job
night.
tonight.
Yeah, good job.
We'll do it again
Yay.
next week.
Everyone's
Yay.
happy.
Hopefully on Friday only, so we have Saturday. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, this was actually a good week for you guys to
My
meet
wife's
us.
birthday is next week, and I think Saturday we are going out. So I'll
It's-
be here Friday. So hopefully we clear Friday.
I cannot tell you how happy I am that we cleared now, because on the 20th, so we've got another weekend, but on the 20th, I have laser surgery on my left eye.
Why
So
are you
that
getting?
will
Oh, did they not do
Ooh.
your fucking eye surgery? Or...
No. It's you know, they shoot you in the eye with a laser, and then they see how it heals. And
It's just like
you know, they-
adjustments if needed.
yeah, they try to approach it from behind, because if they overcorrect your vision, they can't fix that. So my right eye is on the fucking front, but my left eye has an astigmatism, and it's not.
Oh, dude, I feel like I got astigmatism on my left eye as well.
Yeah. So I mean, they brought it up to where they thought it was, and it healed, and it's still nearsighted. So they're gonna take another shot at it and get it closer. They don't charge me extra for it. I just have to pay for the laser time.
Who'd you use?
People call this a Northwest Eye Surgeon, a guy called Dr. Ayler.
How long between your appointment and the surgery?
A couple weeks.
So if I made an appointment now, I could have my eye surgery in June, right?
Yeah.
How much was it?
Ooh, that's the hard part. It was $2,000 an eye.
Yeah, so I don't know, fucking 15 years ago, I had implanted lenses and LASIK on both eyes, right out of the Marine Corps. And it was like $8,000.
Yeah, for my eyes it was 4, 2 for each eye. But that, I don't ever have to buy glasses or
Dude,
contact
it is the best money I've ever spent. Not waking up in the middle of the night, not knowing where you are because you can't find your glasses. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my vision to stabilize before I look into it because my vision unfortunately is still degrading.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm old enough that my vision is just like very, very small micro changes every 2 or 3 years. So
I
I'll
got-
probably be in the category of having laser eye corrective surgery and then like 5 to 10 years on the road probably having to get glasses again.
Well,
I got
they
mine
say with
done
LASIK
when I was-
you'll have to get cheaters when you get old.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
I'm
I
at about
remember
the
some-
point for cheaters. I got mine done when I was 21, and I had really bad. Like I was 2,700 in both eyes, like really, really bad.
Bro, I'm legally blind without my glass. Like you put
Yeah,
your hand
no,
up to
I
your,
was, I was
you
too.
put your
yeah.
hand up to the tip of your nose. I can't see the lines of my hand.
Yeah, like good surgery. Like so, I was legally blind, and now I'm just about reaching 40, and I'm about to need reading glasses. So it's been almost 20 years, and I can
Reading
still
glasses are
drive.
cheap. You can
Yeah,
go to
no,
Kroger, pull them
exactly.
out of the reading glasses
Yeah,
bin and buy
That's
them
why
for
they're
like 10
called
bucks.
cheaters.
They're
Yeah.
all over, yeah. No, so like it's really good. It just depends. Like I had astigmatisms in both eyes, like Orly's saying, like really bad. So they couldn't just LASIK. They had to do corrective lenses in my actual cornea before they could LASIK. But it was worth it. Of all the things I've ever spent money on in my life, it was the one thing I don't regret.
Avi, I'm gonna make you your own special role in our Discord. It's gonna
what are
be
you doing?
called, it's gonna be called Chunky Fingers.
Because I fat fingered on Avant like
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
That's not fair. I don't play dancer.
You did pretty good DPS for Dancer. I mean, not playing it.
Yeah,
Which part?
I threw some gear on it, like with some books and chests that I had left over, and then bought a couple classical pieces and pentamelded them in the spots I was missing, so that way I wouldn't be a complete forehead.
I do want you, if possible, and you have the time, and you're not busy in the future, to try and give Freya some
I'm
pointers
busy.
on getting her damage up.
Oh.
But she has poo-poo poo-poo internet, so I'm
Astro
not quite
Astro
sure
has
how.
poo-poo damage. Like my damage. Let me take a look and see what
Oh, but
Freya's damage was.
She parsed a gray 1, which, I mean, it's no biggie. She's got bad internet to begin with, so we don't really care about damage coming from her. But
Yeah, she barely cracked 2K.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
always
even look.
jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous anytime anybody does that. They're just like, oh yeah, I just threw some gear onto this class, and whoop, we got the clear. I'm like, oh my god.
Well,
Like you guys
dancers
really
aren't
look
hard
out
to
with
play.
me. Like you guys kind of look out because I don't like. I just kind of hoard all my shit. So like as soon as someone's like, "Hey, can you play this?" I'm like, "Shit." Like that was kind of what happened with Dragoon last year. You guys were like, "Hey, we need a melee," and I was like, "Okay, let me just put all this gear on my Dragoon." Oh, by the way, I'm busting slot now.
Alright, see you guys later. My mic's about to die.
Have a
See you
good
later.
night.
Night Bear. Oh, speaking of, how about I get on my Dragoon and equip this fucking spear?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
see that spear. Let's see
fancy.
that thing. It's so ugly. Ew. What is that?
It's a fork.
That's
I
fucking
gotta
gross.
see it.
That's
I'm on my
ugly as
way
shit.
back.
That is so
I'll pay
ugly.
the money.
Hey, it lights up. I kind of dig.
It
I
still
kinda dig
doesn't
it
change
like-
that it's ugly.
Spray
Oh
us
my
up
god, it
time.
looks like a picket fence on a stick.
It looks like you went over to someone's front yard and yanked their fence out.
Yeah, and it took their broom and stuck it on the end, and now you're fighting with it. Oh,
I kind of like
ew.
that though.
Here you guys.
I dig that.
At the FC house.
For a specific glam, that wouldn't be bad, but like, you could totally make a farmhand glam with that. That's all I'm saying.
There are way better forks for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Mog fork is probably the best fork for that, to be honest.
I agree.
Sir, I have better options for forks.
You guys have a good evening. Take care.
See ya.
Yeah, have
Right
a good
on.
night, us.
Here comes Vina to look at the fence. It looks like he just went to somebody's front yard and yanked it out of the ground.
Quit jumping
Right?
on my fence.
Right out of their
Yes.
flower garden. And then put it on the pole.
Man, I'm getting like 30 plus more casts of Malefic than Freya is in that fight.
Oh
I mean,
shit!
it
I
kind of
just-
sucks, but like her internet is so bad. Like, cause she started the tiers dance.
I do know that because she's like hotspotting off her phone, right? Because she's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Not off her
anymore.
phone, but she
Okay.
hotspots off of something else.
All
Yeah,
I remember
she's
is
got-
like
she's got
I
5G
remember during
cell
E12
towers
it was
around.
like hotspotting off her phone or something. Let me see.
Honestly,
I
the
get
fact
one
that she doesn't
more-
wipe after each move is pretty
Well,
impressive.
you kind of get used to the latency when you have really bad latency, so
Yeah, tell me about it.
yeah. Did she not pull a single Lord of Crowns that entire fight? What? Oh god.
She just pulled all ladies.
She doesn't have a single Lord of Crowns recorded on the clear. Oof. And I don't know if that's the case of like she pulls it and she forgets to use it, or like she accidentally overrides it and becomes a lady or something. That would be a little bit odd. I got one more star in there that she missed, but yeah, she's missing a lot of malefics, and even a few combusts too. She's letting combust fall a lot apparently.
Ruh-roh.
Shit, I am too goddamn
Jeez.
hits from Biss on Dragoon.
Hey,
Yeah,
Vina.
on White Mage,
That fight's super hectic though. I could be this on Paladin. I just need to go get my weapon. But I've been waiting to buy the weapon because I know it's gonna drop as soon as I buy it. Let's see.
I am 3 pieces away from my Abyss. On
Oh
White
yeah,
Mage.
are we all forced to go Lala now?
Nope.
I think Boogie said that he would do that if we had cleared it like
that was
months
that
ago.
1 week. Yeah. It was like a month ago. I was like, if we clear this, I'll go Lala, and then it never happened.
Yeah, if you want Boogie to go Lala, you're gonna have to clear these tiers a lot faster.
I say it every other week to give people motivation to get me to go Lala, but clearly it doesn't work.
I don't know. So, like, I generally fucking hate Lalas, but the idea of a Lala Samurai, I really enjoy. I don't know why.
Hagurama.
The tiny little pointy sword just makes me happy.
Hagurama's Lala Samurai.
And now you know what you gotta do, Scar.
Lala Sam.
But yes,
Next
if
time-
you want to let Freya know, I will be more than happy to try to help her with her DPS. She definitely is taking my healing quips to heart, though. I noticed she definitely changed some stuff for that last phase. That got us through the last phase, like where she was missing.
Yeah. She used to raid in WoW too, so she's pretty receptive to changes, and say it's just bad internet is her downfall.
I think she could be a really good raider if she had good internet, actually, to be honest.
If she had good internet, she'd probably be a DPS, not gonna lie.
Man, I would like to be actually, I want a tank, but like everyone and their mom in my group is a tank. Like, we have like 5 people that used to tank in my group, so...
Remember when Scar started out as Gunbreaker and his DPS was abysmal?
Dude, it was so bad.
And then we're like, just go Warrior 5 head.
No, I went Warrior when I was with the other group. But yeah, you like I was in the raid chat talking about it on Discord. And Warrior does work a lot better because you have a lot of time to pre-prepare
Warrior
everything.
DPS makes me sad because I try so hard on Paladin to have high DPS, and then I switch to Warrior and I'm just like unga bunga. More DPS than my Paladin.
It's so good.
Are you saying, Avi, you tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't matter?
Yeah.
Nope. Cause like I do fucking a lot of Ensinger lately because I want the fucking mount, and like my Paladin will sit between like 5.2 and 5.6 depending on who it is, and then my Warrior just comes in at like the lowest it'll be like 5.7. Like, what the fuck ever. Get out of here.
Oh, where's the DR Savage or DR Dragonsong War Savage unlock? Is it Red's at hand or the Imperium? Sorry, Charleyan.
Charleyan.
Alright, I'm on the way.
From your good boy Yoshi P.
Oh man, killing that thing.
Is it really from Yoshi P?
Wait.
Yeah, the Wandering Minstrel's on the harbor there.
Oh look, our little animals are up here with us. I never noticed that they would jump up here too.
Congrats on your clear, friends. I'm gonna head out.
Thank you.
No
Appreciate it.
problem. Yeah, of course. And if you ever need a sub, just holler.
Does your static not do Pandemonium anymore?
We do. Like I was saying, you guys lucked out this week. I was out on Thursday, which is when we normally do Savage, so that's why you had 2 chests today.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, damn, we're only gonna get 1, and then we killed it, and I saw 2, and I was like, no.
Yeah, so you lucked out. You got me my pick for the week. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I totally made peace with just getting the 1 chest. I was like, but whatever we do, we're clearing. Fucking hell. We're getting Avyuir and we're just hitting this thing with a fucking bazooka.
Yeah, it worked out.
Alright, Early, let's go ahead and queue into Dragon Song Reprise Ultimate. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pug that.
Let's just
Fun,
bug it.
guys.
Boogie, I need a healer for DSR for my group. Thanks.
I'll go, but no
Night,
promises.
everyone. Avina, Orly, Boogie,
See you,
Abby.
Scar.
Have a good night.
Night, Scar.
Good night.
I think we raid too early for you though, unfortunately. I think you're usually at work or something, or getting home from work.
What time you guys raid?
Eastern time it would be 9 to 11:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Sunday through Thursday for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be working 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., so. Because we just had another person quit
Aww.
on third shift. So I'm basically working thirds every day, except for Thursdays, because somebody gets back from their day off and I cannot sign up and I won't get hit. And I go on vacation in 4 weeks. I'm on vacation, and I'll be off for 5 weeks.
Damn.
Oh, dude, I need it.
Yeah, I
I
would say your work's been a little bit crazy from what I recall.
Since August last year,
Yeah.
we've basically been working anywhere between 52 to 60-hour weeks.
Yeah, thanks.
That's why I'm like, hey, laser eye surgery. It's only $2K a night, bro. I make that in like a month in overtime. Let's go.
Well, the best thing is you never
myself.
have to buy glasses again. Like how expensive are glasses? I was paying like
I paid
$350.
$700 for my current glasses, but I get a lot of the options added on, like the fucking.
You get like some fucking designer
transitions.
frames and shit too. Jesus.
I get Oakley's first off, so that's
Okay, well that's why. Yeah. I was gonna
second,
say
I
I get options on my glasses too, and I'm pretty sure I only paid $200 last time I got glasses.
and I'm blind as fuck, so I pay for the lens slimming to slim the lens down,
Mhm.
so I'm not wearing fucking Coke bottle glasses.
What?
I pay for the transition lenses, and then I put a warranty on it because I have 3 kids and a dog. So
Fair. Yeah, I don't get transition lenses anymore, but I do get the like glare coating and light reduction, blue light reduction
Yeah.
now.
I used to go to like Glasses USA, so the frames would be like $20,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the lenses would get tacked on and be like, yeah, now I'm paying $350.
Yeah.
Like it's like transition, slimmed, polycarbonate, scratch resistant, blue blocker, like everything I can, because it's like I spend a lot of time on the computer. But the
But
one
that's
thing
one of
that
those things too, where like you like when you've been wearing glasses for so long, like it's nice to have the extra stuff, especially when you're staring at a computer all day.
Yeah, and it's like I haven't worn contacts in forever. I used to hate the things. So literally I've worn glasses for 20 years, and I've had correctives of some kind since I was in like, I don't know, like
you're gonna hear a little beep. Hang
4th grade.
Hang on 1 second. Hold your thought. Hold your conversation.
We're being moved.
Yeah, and so I had frames. So I would get like I've worn glasses for 20 years, and then I got corrective surgery, and it's like I have my peripheral vision back. I haven't had peripheral vision in so long. I forgot what it looked like.
Yeah, I actually need to get like I have big frame glasses to kind of like wrap around to the peripheral these days because my vision's so bad. The difference in like the fuzziness in my peripheral versus being able to see clearly with the lenses actually it affects my headaches a lot. So
Well, it's also weird because like you get used to lens parallax, because a lens is a curved thing and it's not on your eyeball directly. Like as things get farther away from your main line of vision, they kind of scrunch in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's no lens parallax. So like, it's the first time I've like walked around and I could physically see how far away something was. Like, and I knew how far away it was. And suddenly I like I had my glasses off. I'm like, why does the basement look so much smaller than it used to? Oh yeah, because like the parallax isn't throwing the end of the hallway like 2-3 feet farther. And it's weird seeing light because I've had polarized lenses my whole life, basically. And suddenly I'm seeing things that aren't polarized. And I'm like, that's what light looks like? Why is everything so goddamn bright?
That you don't get like the starburst at night anymore, too, probably because of your astigmatism. You
Yeah.
might get it a little bit because of your left eye, but I'm at it.
Hi, Skade.
Hi.
Hello? Is it stinky?
Congrats on the clear. Yes, it is stinky. Invite me.
Yes.
What do you
Friends,
guys
I'm
up to?
actually gonna take off now, so I'll see you later.
Okay,
Night,
bye.
Avi.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
I'm also gonna turn off the stream, friends. So you all have a good night.